Hi, thanks for checking out this video. Today I'm going to be talking about toxic menstrual products, and it's crazy that we have to worry about toxins in menstrual products or just in a lot of products in general. It's just crazy because as I've gone through this natural journey of trying to use the most natural products, I've learned so much about toxins and chemicals and things that just aren't good for us to be in so many products that we use on a daily basis, which is crazy. Especially it's crazy for menstrual products because we start menstruation at such a young age, which is called menarche. That's the first menstruation, and so we're exposed to these toxic materials at such a young age. And so the typical menstrual products are of course pads and tampons, and the toxic pads and tampons are from the store-bought brands that are usually bought. So these popular brands contain carcinogenic and endocrine disrupting ingredients. So carcinogenic ingredients, for those that aren't aware, are substances that can cause cancer. Endocrine disrupting ingredients are substances that disrupt the natural flow of hormones. So I have some notes here that I'm going to be looking at. So the substances, they interrupt the natural flow of the hormones in the endocrine system. When this happens, hormones in the body may be overproduced, underproduced, or blocked. This can negatively affect the areas in the body that rely on hormones, including your reproductive system and your immune system. Endocrine disruptors can also negatively affect development, and as I stated before, we start menstruation when we're young, so these toxins can actually affect the development of these young girls that have their menarche. So again, with my notes, because I have a lot and I don't want to miss anything. So the vagina is located on the inside of the body. If you guys don't know that, it's in the inside, and the vulva is actually what's on the outside of the body. These areas contain mucous membranes that quickly absorb chemicals. So of course those areas are very sensitive and they absorb chemicals very easily. So again, the vagina is very sensitive and is very absorbent than any other skin on our body, which means that the toxic ingredients in the tampons and the pads can easily enter our bodies. And because we get our periods every month, we often change these products every day, like for up to a week, however long your menstruation is. And so the exposure of these toxic ingredients on our bodies is a lot. It increases that much more. Plus, tampons cause tiny tears in the vagina, which can make exposure and entry of these toxins in our body that much more greater. So I'm going to be talking about some of the toxic ingredients in these menstrual products. Some of them are parabens, pesticides, which may be present in cotton, fragrance. I've also heard BPA, which is something that is usually in plastic. Also, there has been a correlation with synthetic fibers in menstrual products to toxic shock syndrome. A lot of women have gotten toxic shock syndrome from inserting tampons. The tampons are usually made of synthetic fibers, and these synthetic fibers have had a correlation to inducing toxic shock syndrome in women. So what's the best material to use for menstrual products is cotton, pesticide-free cotton. So personally, I use menstrual pads. I don't use tampons, and I look for menstrual pads that are made of organic cotton. So I have some reusable organic cotton menstrual pads and some disposable organic cotton menstrual pads. Actually, the disposable menstrual pads are not entirely organic cotton. I've had a hard time finding disposable menstrual products that are made entirely of organic cotton, but I have these Natracare, I believe that's how you pronounce it, disposable menstrual pads, and they are made of organic cotton, cellulose from wood pulp, and cornstarch. Now I have heard a little bit of something about wood pulp possibly causing irritation. I have not had any experience with these pads causing irritation for me. So that's that, and I try not to use the disposable pads too often anyways. I normally go towards the reusable pads. These are also perfume free, so it doesn't have any fragrance in them. As mentioned, fragrance can be endocrine disruptors, synthetic fragrances that is, and this is also chlorine free. Here is the Natracare. The light is just blinding, the writing on this box. But these include 10 organic ultra pads. I get the long ones. So these are the ones that I get. I hope you can see it. So for the reusable organic cotton pads, menstrual pads that I use are from GladRags. These are the ones that I get. And I absolutely love these. These are considered day pads, so they're a little smaller in length than the night pads that they have. So these are reusable cotton pads for women. It says organic and undyed cotton, which is really great. It comes with 3 organic day pads in these, and I have to say that reusable pads are a little pricey, but you can use them over and over and over and over again. So in the end, they become cheaper than having to buy disposable pads over and over again. I also want to state that having reusable pads is not nasty, it's not unsanitary. There are ways to clean the reusable pads and take care of them. It's really super easy. It's not nasty at all. It is something that we don't normally do as a society, but that doesn't mean that it's nasty or disgusting or anything like that. It's just not what we usually do or deemed normal. What I love about these reusable cotton pads is that they do not leave you feeling wet down there. It is very absorbent and it makes you feel totally dry, completely dry, which is amazing. So in the package, I think it's my other one, I took it out. So they have a little pamphlet of how to care for your pads. So just in case you don't know or anything like that, they explain how to care for them when you're at home, where you're on the go. They also have how many you should have per cycle. For instance, for day pads, this is recommended for moderate flow or light bladder leakage, and they recommend 6 to 12 per cycle. And they also have night pads, which is for heavy flow, or also just if you want that length, because the day pads aren't the best for nighttime. Personally, I have 2 boxes of these GladRags, and they come with 3 pads, so I have 6 of these total. What I love about these reusable cotton pads is that they have inserts that go into the pads, so you can put 1 or you could put 2 depending on your flow. So I really like that. 1 would probably be good if you would like to use it like as a panty liner, or if you want to use it for those days where your menstrual cycle is coming to an end. That would be good, but 2 would be good for just the normal days. So I like that you can change the inserts in and out depending on your flow. Also for the GladRags, I would like to say that they are very comfortable. They're a little bulky, so like if you want to wear sweatpants or something like that, I would probably say no. Especially if you have thin sweatpants and you probably can see the little bulkiness so I would say don't wear them with loose clothing, but they are very comfortable and they're a little bulky, so I would just say wear like regular jeans. And I didn't even say where I get these from. So for the Natracare, I get these from luckyvitamin.com, and for the GladRags, I got these on jet.com, although I don't believe they have the GladRags on jet.com anymore. From the last time I saw, which was a while ago. But if you go to, I'm pretty sure they have GladRags.com. So as stated before, I don't wear tampons, but I have heard of alternatives to the regular tampons that you get in the store called menstrual cups, and I've heard that they work really well for people who prefer tampons. One of the menstrual cups that I've heard people wear and that they really like are called Diva cups. Now, I don't have personal experience with Diva cups because, again, I don't wear tampons. I'm sure there are reviews on menstrual cups like Diva cups and things like that that you can look up. I'm sorry I can't be of help to those people who do wear tampons, but there are, like I said, I do want to say that there are alternatives to tampons. Just make sure you do a little research and look into Diva cups and maybe some reviews on menstrual cups on YouTube, and you'll probably find maybe some different brands. So I hope this information was informational and helpful for you all. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them and getting a conversation going in the comments. Let me know what you think about reusable pads and what you just think about this conversation in general. Did you know that menstrual pads and tampons had toxins in them? Because I know that I would have never guessed in a million years that these ingredients were in products like this and that they negatively affect our body, our immune system, our reproductive system, development. It's just crazy. So let me know what you guys think. Again, I hope this video is informational and helpful for you all, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. See ya.